Hey guys, welcome to today's episode. It's Miss Annie, and yeah, today we have an amazing person with us. Actually, I knew this person. I actually didn't know him, but I've actually watched a couple of videos when he was like upcoming for a year. I'm like, hey, who's this guy? But actually, I wasn't paying attention. So like, a few years. Yeah. So finally, he's everywhere. I think he's quite young. It's amazing when you see young people, everywhere, like, yeah. And I'm actually blessed, to have him today on my episode. And welcome, Malcolm.
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 Yeah.
Today I was telling him that I was calling Malcolm.
I don't know how that comes up. Malcolm Nuna. Maybe it's because of the Nuna.
So how do you mention it?
Malcolm Nuna.
Malcolm.
Yeah, it's my last name is Nunana, so I just shortened it to Malcolm Nuna.
So it's actually your real name?
Yeah, it's my real name. I'm Malcolm Nunana Hehetro.
What?
Number 9.
Number.
Yeah.
Malcolm Nunana.
Malcolm Nunana Hehetro. Yeah.
I always actually thought it was like a
nickname.
Yeah, because it doesn't really sound like a
My name did you.
Oh yeah, it's actually
it's a nice name.
So how has it been?
How's what been like?
I don't know, how's life been?
Life
been lately?
Well, life has been good.
Yeah.
It has been good. Like, it's not every day that you get a good day, but like, the good days come. So.
The good day comes. Yeah. So when did you actually start like this whole music thing?
I've been doing music from JHS. Like our day, then you just come and bust a rhyme or you just come and sing a little. And I went to SHS and I used to perform to save myself from being punished from seniors. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like, you say, yo, don't meeting. Yo, what if you do? What if then I go, oh bro, I can sing, I can rap.
Yeah.
I said, okay, we no go last you. Go do your better. Bust a rhyme and go and doing. And I started performing entertainment time and stuff. And after SHS, I came out with my debut album, Hasta La Vista.
Hasta La Vista.
Yeah. And it was just up from there.
How was the first album? Did it actually go the way you expected it?
Well, it's the first album.
Yeah.
So I was just trying to get recognized, and I feel like I did get the recognition I was expecting. Honestly, I wasn't expecting much because it was my first try. And people I looked up to, Kanye and all those people, their first try didn't really go well.
Yeah.
They tried again. So me, I was like, I have a backup plan. If this one no source, I go do it again. But I actually sourced some kind of way.
So when you actually started the music thing, it was like high school? Because yesterday I was checking, I actually don't know if you are in the uni or you are in...
I'm in uni, I'm in UPSA.
Oh yeah?
I'm in level 200.
So I actually had to ask Google what school you attend. And Google is saying that you're in high school. I'm like...
Yeah, I have to update that.
You obviously need to...
I have to update that.
So you started music in high school?
Yeah, in high school.
Were you like a serious student or?
I was a very serious student. Like, I was in the business class.
Hey.
I was a prefect. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I wasn't an entertainment prefect though.
Okay.
I was a sports prefect, so yeah, I used to.
So did you actually think of becoming an artist? Like the whole period of time where you actually think of becoming an artist?
Well, from childhood, my mom's name is Melody.
Okay.
So it has always been embedded in my mind, like, oh, melody. So I started singing in front of the mirror, JHS, SHS.
Yeah.
So I won't say that's the only thing I'm good at, but I feel like that's the only thing I'm distinct at. Let me use that word.
So you had it in your mind to actually be an artist from the on-go?
Yeah.
Oh. So what if the artist thing flops? Did you actually think about it? What if the artist thing never blew?
That's a good question. It has never crossed my mind.
What?
What if it flops? Like, it's now that you're even putting it in my mind, please don't say that again.
Well, yeah, you might actually have to think about it. Because you have to think about when you're starting something, I mean, it's a risk.
Yeah.
You're just starting music. You have to be thinking about it, Charlie. You don't understand that, yeah. Music, if the music doesn't There's this side thing that I have to be.
Yeah. So let me like. First of all, like if you're gonna start doing music, you should see yourself as a business. Like you should see what you're doing as a business. You understand? So if the music, I know it won't go, it won't slide. But if you see yourself as a business and as a whole, you know that it's a whole entertainment thing. So once you get it, Jay-Z doesn't put music out anymore. But like from the music, it has opened a lot of businesses for him and stuff. You understand? Even with the fame, or let's say the talkability you get from people, you can actually milk something from it. You understand?
Yeah, I get it. I get it. So, what's your first hit, like song?
My first hit song. I'll say the first song that brought me to the public eye was Money Man. That was like the lead single of my debut album, Hasta La Vista.
What year?
Money Man. What year was that? Last 3 years ago. 3 or 4 years ago, roughly. Yeah. And then when I did that, the Money Man song and all that, it got a little bit of talkability in uni, SHS, you know, like I had a little following and stuff.
Okay.
And I chanced, like I happened to go to the VGMAs.
Okay.
I got nominated for Unsung and all of that, but I didn't win. I didn't win that day.
I think it's even good that you got a chance to be there. You don't necessarily think, because for a startup.
Yeah. So I was glad, but mind you, I did win 3 Music Next Rated Artist.
Oh.
And that was before the VGMAs.
Okay.
So the VGMAs, I had my whole straps. I was like, oh yeah, if I bag the 3 Music Awards, VGMA and sang, I go bag them. I go bag them, and I got there. Yo, and the VGMA and sang artist is not Malcolm Luna. I was sad, but at least getting recognized is also being a win for me. So after the VGMAs, we headed to Reggie Rockstone's office. Those were for the winners. I wasn't a winner, but I tagged along. And I met Kwame Eugene. And then when he saw me, he was like, hey, Malcolm, I did feel your vibe. Like, hey, the Money Man song, the dope palm. And then that was just it. I was like, oh, thank you. I was just happy that at least he knew me.
Yeah.
We went to the top there, we were all chilling at Reggie's, and we were playing like the people I was with, their songs. Like I was with Yao Tog, I was with Quick Flick, I was with like all the people, the youngins. But at that time they all had like that big song, but I didn't really have that major big song. So they were playing all their songs, and like on a normal day I was like, okay, maybe my song is not gonna come in. It's normal, because it was very normal.
Okay.
You're working with the boys and stuff, and you don't really have the fame like that. And I don't know what happened. And Money Man, the original song came in. And when the song was playing, I was sitting behind Reggie Rockstone. And he tapped me and said, hey, what song is that? I was like, oh, it's my song. And I smiled. I cracked a little smile. It's my song. I was like, I'm sure he didn't believe it was my song.
Yeah.
It was like, it was a good song. And then he asked the bartender, I was like, whose song is that? I was like, yeah, it's that guy's song.
Wow.
I said, oh, it's a good song. And all of a sudden, I saw Kwame Eugene walking towards me. And he started walking, and my heart was beating. I was like, why is this guy walking? Maybe he's not coming to me. He's going to Reggie Rockstone. And he was like, hey, Charlie, give me your number, yeah? Make we come house. I want to do the remix.
Wow.
I will do the remix for you, bro. I will do one for you. Make you no worry. I got you, bro. I was like, hey. So I gave him my number. We exchanged numbers and stuff. And I didn't hear from Kwame. Like a week. One dawn, I was sleeping. I saw my phone buzzing. It was ringing. I did send, like, after I got his number, I did send a message. Thank you for moving to me and all of that. I just had my hopes up, but I didn't get a reply. So one dawn, I was sleeping. It was like 11 p.m. that side, getting to 12 a.m. And he called me, yo, why are you? He dropped his location. I was like, come to my house. Let's go. Bam. I ordered my Uber.
Went there.
I got there and he had replayed the beat, because the first one it was kind of like slow. So I was like, nah, Ghanaians want something they would like to dance to. So he cooked the beat, he put his verse on it, I re-recorded it. The next day he called me again. He was like, yo, I linked the video guy, I link everybody, so come, Charlie.
Mad.
So Kwame was even there before everyone. You know the way you can go to the place and then the artists who come late. Me say if I go video shoots, I did like was one artist, a good video shoot. He didn't even come that day. He came the next day. So me, I was even expecting Kwame to come like late cry. So I got there. Kwame was already there. Food, he did the food. He got food, my clothes, and everything down for me, and we shot the video. And at least it
Yeah.
did
So
good.
I could just say that Kwame was one of the guys that like pushed you.
Yeah. Like he put some light on me.
Wow.
Did magic.
Wow. And I mean, how was it after after the song here? How was it like recognition, public figure? Your song is here. How did it feel?
Well, it was like a slow start. I had to see things with my eyes because it was at the time that there was this whole drill music in the system and stuff, and you come in with an Afrobeat song. So we did shoot the video. It didn't come like boom. You get the viral song or something. So when I did go buy Wachi, sorry for the pigeon. When I'm going to buy Wachi, it's like the woman knows me, so she makes me come in front of everyone. If I did go like me, if I'm walking on the street or something, and then someone say, yo, when they come using it's like, hey Charlie, they're right out there. I know for like that. So it was like a slow start. I had to see it with my eyes, and luckily for me, I dropped the next song. That was Benzo, and yeah.
I think did Benzo hit more than the first one, or the first one hit more?
Yeah, I said Benzo is more loud than Money Man remix.
How was it? How was it feeling?
Charlie, I know the get.
Well, actually, when I don't know where I heard the song. I think I was at work. Yeah, and someone made a video on TikTok with the song. I'm like, anyway, it was just like playing in my head. I'm like, why? My tree is not good. But then, I'm like, So later on, I had to go and check. And I realized there was a song. I'm like, oh, like that's solid. That's solid. And it was like everywhere. I think it really blew up. How do you feel about it? Like excitement, Charlie.
Yeah, I'm happy and hungry. I'm happy and hungry. Like I'm hungry for more. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I can do better. So after this, I'm going to the studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you remember your first performance?
Yeah, I remember my first performance. It was in Ghana National College. My mic went off. They were clap for me. In National, if they clap for you, that's when they actually don't want you to keep performing.
So,
it was Yawa, but I performed again. I didn't stop performing, so.
Wow. Yeah. And what was your first pay?
My first pay. My first pay, I can't say. I can't say.
For you, then you were then you were a startup. So like you can't consider your first pay. It's like now everybody knows my phone. But you're just starting, so like fresh.
I honestly don't remember my first pay because I was too passionate to think about the business side. Of it. I was like, I was too, you want people to see you before you want the money. I don't know if that's how like music is. It's the passion, and you want people to appreciate your work. So once they appreciate your work, that's when your thinking will start coming in. Like, okay, right now people they appreciate my work, but actually nothing in my pocket inside. So
I need to get money.
Yeah, I need to
find a way.
So it's that's how every poet, every poet, every musician just wants.
Do you think you got it easy?
I didn't get it easy. I just made it look easy.
So you said when did you actually start recording? When did I start recording?
I started recording in senior high.
What year?
That was in like SHS 1.
year.
What year was that? Hey, Charlie.
2018,
I was in senior high in 2017, so let's say like 2017, 2018.
So if 2018, 2019...
Is my numbers right? Yeah.
So if 2018, 2019, 2020, 2023, 4 years?
Yeah.
Do you think it's a long time for recognition, or is it a short period of time? I mean, other people take years before their songs blow up and they are known. But 4 years, do you think it took you a long period of time, or
4 years? 4 years of being patient. Somebody go shown like the first year. Or even the first 9 months.
Yeah, because I actually went for an interview with someone in relation to music. I sing, but then I've not recorded yet. Oh. So he was actually telling me about songs, and he was like, do I ever feel like I'm gonna just give up, even with the podcasting, because he's expecting me to sing, but then I'm doing podcast and it's like the way people are just coming at me, don't you think I'll just wake up one day and just delete everything? Isn't there a time where you were discouraged and felt like giving up on the whole music because it's not going like you expected?
Yeah, like almost every week, I get that. Like I'm like,
For real?
yeah, because I want more. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. Like I want more, and sometimes when I feel like this is like I've got it like this, like I want it like this, and I get this, I'm like, bro, I haven't done enough. So I get discouraged like for the first 30 minutes. Like every 30 minutes in a week, there's some kind of discouragement.
And what keeps you going? Because a lot of people give up from the first, 2 years, 3 years, it's not going and just give up. So what keeps you going? Like what motivates you to do more?
It's more of a circle thing. Like you just have to make sure you surround yourself with the right people. Because if the people around you don't believe in what you're doing, every day, Charlie, it really gets big fast.
Yeah, I think even when it comes to that, starting up something is very, very difficult because I could relate to you in relation to when I started my podcast. TikTok, to me, this social media influencing thing wasn't really difficult for me. My podcast per se, I expected people around me to really support the thing that I wanted to do. But it happened to me that I didn't really get a lot of support from people. Like, you see the way, you understand, when you start music, or recording you now, you want to send to your friends that actually share for me, But then, maybe the first time they do share, but we'll get to a point that, or can't on reply,
like,
on checking, like,
they like, with musicians, like, I don't know if you start doing music, like, in senior high, you go get the boys and sons around you and stuff. Like, for the 3 years you're going to be in senior high, you go get the boys, they will give you the fans, they will give you all the, hey, you go feed one, but once you guys complete different unis, it's not like they don't even believe in you. They don't have as much time as like they had when they were around you. So I feel like that can also be
a thing.
Yeah, that can also be a thing. But you have to keep going, Charlie.
Well, yeah, because I feel like if you have your own, if you should be on motivation, because if you don't motivate yourself, Charlie, you get to a point and then you just.
And you're not doing it for them. Like you're doing it for yourself, and you're doing it for the people who, like your mom who birthed you. You want to make sure, like, she didn't waste the 9 months and all the time.
Now that you're bringing in your mom thing, how did your mom take the fact that you want to pursue music? Because African parents, on work school, like, she wants you to be like a lawyer, a banker, a business person. Then you're like, oh, I want to be rapping. I want to be doing Afrobeat. Like, how did your mom take it?
Well, for some time they will doubt because it's not like they don't believe in your dream, but they are scared for you. You understand? Like,
okay.
They know how it is in the whole circle, how there are drugs, there are like you're open to so many stuff that even their years when they were growing up, they were in senior high, like, or even uni, they saw all those stuff. So they are scared for you. I don't feel, even though they'll support you, if they see the thing they do there, they will get your back and all that. But when you're starting, I feel like it's the fear they have for you and the love they have for you. Because I'm not sure that, like, maybe if you're dating and you have a boyfriend and something, and you tell your boyfriend that, oh, Charlie, you want to start doing music, or you want to start doing like what you're doing right now, they'll be scared because once you started doing, you have like so many people coming to you, like boys and things go worry you. You'll be exposed to a lot of stuff that they can't put their hand on, or you can't be under their arm as you were. So I feel like it's fear. Because every mom, every dad wants to see their son or child proud.
So how long did it take them to like finally accept that this is what you want to do and this is what you want to pursue?
How long? You see, it was something I used to do from JHS time. I always showed an interest in music, so they did have it at the back of their minds, but they were just scared. Until I made them know that, like, they saw the determination in my eyes and they saw the hunger and how passionate I was about it. So they were like, yo, do you, but be careful.
Yeah. Do you think your life changed because of music? Like the people around you, the ones you know, the friends? Because I know that probably when you were growing up, you have some type of friends. Then once people hit, you see there uni level assistant, or you have new type of friends, you have new type of community. Did it happen like that? And a lot of friends will like, not be close to you because Charlie, why popular, you're trying to hold and stuff like that. Do you have that kind of experience with people around you?
Well, in the stages of your life, people come and go. That one day is there. So the people who go, I don't know if it's maybe I won't say guilt, but they also feel like, oh, Charlie, even it's not just music, it's in everything in life. Like you say you had a friend in JHS. When you go to senior high, they feel like, oh, right now you have a new circle and stuff. So they will fear how they will come enter the circle, and because they're a whole different set of people. And for them, they don't want to look like a groupie or something. Or they don't want to make it look like, oh, now that there's a little light on you, that you just won't come do the light under. But it's not like that. I'm a very open person. I appreciate everyone who appreciates me. So,
do you have a lot of friends around you?
Do I have a lot? I have a number of friends around me. I don't. They're a handful.
What of in terms of like the industry as well, like the music industry, the people.
Yeah, I have different type of friends. Like I have work friends, I have family friends, I have friends from school.
Yeah, I mean from the music industry.
The music industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have friends.
Do you have friends? There are some type of people that they only work with the people in the industry, but they are not friends with the people in the industry because they say sometimes people say, "Oh, the industry is not supportive. They don't push. They are, backbiting, fighting each other in like silently." Don't you have that as well? Do you think there's something like that?
I feel like you should just advise yourself that and know how you mix stuff. The same way you have your party friends. Have your party friends. You have your work friends. Have your work friends. You don't have to bring all your friends together. Just how do I put the word? Like, the word is not coming. Like, just structure yourself. Like, just make a set of friends and know your kind of friends.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not sure your work friends, you link up with them outside work.
No.
And because it goes sporting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the same way. Your family friends, if you are going out with your party friends, you don't want them to be around, right? Yeah, so
do you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I do have a girlfriend.
Oh.
I have a girl.
Okay.
I have someone I talk to. Like, of course, but if I would, and I'm not. And I'm not in JHS.
I actually wasn't really expecting you to say that. Oh, you have a girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
Because I feel like for some reason most of the artists do not want to say that they have girlfriends. Like they're trying to hide a girl.
Let's say Ghanaian artists, because outside the people we look up to, they even go to award shows with their girlfriends.
Yeah, but in Ghana,
the hard ones, Kendrick Lamar, you go come pull up plus in woman.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's
but then in Ghana, the such artists that my girls maybe
you don't want to put them in a public eye because once you put your business out there, everyone has a say.
Okay, so basically you also do not put your relationship outside in the public.
Okay, you can put it that way.
So okay, good. So you have somebody, but there's not really a public thing. You guys are just in your own type of thing.
Yeah, you can put it that way.
I could put it that way. Yeah. And I mean, now that you're popular, don't you have like girls hating on you now? Is she not worried about it? Because that girls are gonna hate on you. You're popular, actually. A couple can be a squad. You're everywhere. Don't you have girls doing that?
Yeah, but it's not new to me because, again, if you're in JHS, you say they do music, of course, people go.
But this type of popularity is not JHS too.
SHS too, you go get people, once you say they do music, you get people that will say, oh yeah, I like you and stuff. So I feel I've trained my mind and I've trained my physical self to how do I put it? Like, understand that this is the work. If you know the vibe, you can.
So not the
door is there. If you are the girl, you don't understand that this is what is happening. Okay, that's the door.
So she understands. Good. So the girls, you're trying to say that nothing moves you.
Unless I'm interested. If I'm not interested, yeah.
Okay, nice one. Me, I'll be shooting my shots, guys. I'll be shooting my shots. I think probably I'm older than him, but it doesn't matter. He's an artist. Age is not a problem. Or what do you think? Age is a problem.
It is not a problem.
I win them.
It's only a problem if I was like 17 or something. But I'm not 17.
You're not 17. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. What do you have to tell the young there are a lot of people out there doing songs amazing, but their works are not coming out, and they just want one track to just hit, not go home, but then they're just struggling out there. People are trying to give up. People are still surviving. What do you have to encourage the guys out there who are also trying to pursue music just like you?
Well, if they've set their mind to it that like they want to do music, they shouldn't stop. You can get a job on the side. If it's not happening, just don't stop putting your work out there, because right now we don't sell CDs anymore. Maybe if we sell CDs, they sell CDs plenty like that. So you never know who's watching, and the internet is, as much as buying bundle and data is expensive in Ghana and stuff, it's somehow free. And once you put your work out there, you don't know who's gonna see. So just make sure you have work out there and just keep going. One day, dear, you will get them. Like it's like you're digging for a diamond or something. You never know. But once you say, yeah, you did dig for diamond, yeah, just keep the digging. One day you find.
Last question before we end. Where do you want to see yourself? Like, where do you want to get to that that Charlie, this one I become like, yeah, this is the target I want to reach. This is the goal I want to get to. Where do you see that?
Well, I always say this to myself, just myself. So I'm just.
Now say it
I'm
to the
saying
whole.
it, I'm saying it.
You don't any other yourself. You are doing music for everybody, so you don't have any private life. You are for all of us.
Yeah,
Tell us.
I'm just saying, like I used to always say to myself, it's not something I tell people like that, but like for myself, I want to be like a household name for music, known for music, and like French speaking countries, Mandarin speaking countries, go to Asia, they like the way they want to. Everyone knows Chris Brown, and they can play shows in Asia, they can play shows in different sides of the continent, a household name there. Yeah, like different races want to be like Malcolm.
Okay.
They want to look up to Malcolm and stuff.
I said it was the last, but it's not my last. Does music pay off? Like in Ghana, does it pay off?
I'll say right now, I don't know about them because I wasn't doing music then, but in the generation I was born into or blessed into, music pays. Because everyone can buy it. Like first I didn't used to listen to music in what was it, Liberia or something, but I've been drinking more alcohol and stuff. You can just get that global song, and then it's not the industry where you for worry see some gatekeepers or something. Like outside the world, everyone outside the world wants you, so we don't have any other choice.
So actually, it means that basically music is worth it.
Yeah, it is worth it.
It is, and you can decide. Can you actually decide to do it as like full time? I want to be singing for the rest of my life, Charlie.
If you only want to be singing for the rest of your life, then you do your body. Because Rihanna said, she only sing. Yeah. She has the fame she got from music, or the money she got from music, they put into other businesses. And as I said, you should see yourself as a business. Once you're making music, you should always be behind your head that you're also a business. So, yeah.
I actually think it's amazing because whatever you want to start, you have to be your own motivation. Most of the times, I happen to understand that whenever you want to start something, people do not see your vision. They do not know how you feel. They do not know your passion. Like you're the only one who understands what you see, what you want to achieve. So you just do not need to be discouraged by what people say. Yeah, and if you are starting something up, I'd encourage you to keep pushing, keep praying. If you believe what you are doing is going to go, it's going to. Sometimes people do music and that say, oh yeah, I'm consistent. But then you still want to, so make sure you're doing something that is right and motivate yourself. No one is pushing, push yourself. Starting something up is not easy because you and Kasa will be sharing your own thing. When you start music, whether music, business, podcast, whatever, trust me, you will be sharing to people to listen. So get to a point that you don't need to share to them again because you already know. Right now, everybody wants to come to you. Yeah? So, and we just want to encourage everybody there. Just like today, you are seeing our superstar. He was once like you, and then today he's where he is. So do not discourage and be motivated. I'll see you another time. Bye, guys.
Goodbye.